what we are going to see is, we are going to see the radiation heat exchange between two gray bodies, the radiation heat exchange between two black bodies, how to calculate. Okay, all this solid angle, what is the shear factor? Okay, how the shear factor signifies that, amount of heat exchange between the two solids or surfaces. So all these things today we are going to see. Okay, I'll be happy suppose if you are not studying, but I am not interested to go on. Okay, I don't want to become like a medical professor over here right now. Okay, so please tolerate if a team but you are not interested. Okay, fine. Now, the thing is, before starting with the shear factor, before starting with the configuration factor, and of course before starting with the solid angle, just let me to discuss certain things about the incident radiation. Okay, for example, suppose say I am standing here. Okay, let us assume myself as the receiving body. Okay, suppose let us consider the entire roof is the radiating body. I am the receiver and the roof is the radiator. So now the heat exchange between me and the roof. Okay, suppose if I consider myself as number 1 and the roof is number 2, for example. So just I am naming it as 1 and 2. Okay, so now what happens? We both are in different temperature initially. It is certainly sure that after certain time we will come to thermal equilibrium, either the top roof and myself. Okay, so now what happens? Whenever we exchange the heat between myself and the roof, okay, what happens? There is a factor which involves, which is decided by the geometry because I am smaller, the roof is somewhat bigger. Okay, so the geometry matters because if suppose if I am bulky, then the heat exchange will be different. Try to understand. Therefore, there is a configuration factor or geometric factor or yield factor involved in this. Try to understand the significance of this factor. Okay, once again I repeat, if I am bulk, of course the heat exchange will be more. Okay, because actually my surface area is more and the roof surface area is more than that. Okay, so now what happens? I am going to describe something about the solid angle. What is solid angle? Once again, let us assume myself is the receiver and the roof is the radiator. Okay, so now what happens? I will consider myself as myself as the center of the sphere. I am the center of the sphere right now. I am inside the center of the sphere. Okay, and the entire sphere is radiating, for example. I am inside a spherical domain. Okay, now what happens? If I consider only certain portion of the roof in the sense forming is spherical. Okay, if I consider that portion, I am seeing from here, but the roof portion is something not parallel to me. Okay, it is something like this, for instance, because it was spherical surface. Okay, it was spherical surface. So now the roof surface is like this, I am here like this. We both are interchanging the heat, okay, together. Now what happens? Between this roof surface and me, okay, there is a distance, isn't it? Okay, there is a distance. Now, if the surface is like this, what I can do is, I can project this surface to face me. Now both are facing each other. Can you understand what I mean? Initially the surface was like this. Okay, the angle between me and this normal is phi. So now what I am doing is, I am just projecting this surface, area A as A cos phi. A cos phi is nothing but the surface which is facing me. Try to understand that first. So the meaning is, what I wanted to convey here is, I always should see the projected area forming, not the actual area which is radiating. That is very important. Once again repeat, suppose myself and one more area